Artificial intelligence has made significant strides in transforming various industries, and its application in cybersecurity is no exception. And AI's extensive potential can revolutionize how cybersecurity systems detect, analyze, and mitigate threats. In this session, I will walk you through with the legal and ethical implications of AI in cybersecurity. Implementing effective access controls is essential to safeguard data, protect intellectual property, and prevent unauthorized manipulation and ensure compliance with legal and regulatory standards. Today, the challenges of securing AI systems, such as the dynamic nature of models, the complexity of roles, and the need to balance accessibility with security um, demands a tailored approach. By adopting and combining a comprehensive access control strategy, incorporating role based access control, attribute based access control, policy based access control, and solutions such as multi factor authentication, zero trust principles would significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized access. And this will ensure that AI system remains secure, compliant, and trustworthy. AI systems often rely on large volume of data to function effectively, and much of this data includes personal, personally identifiable information, like such as sensitive and non-sensitive, where the users contact information or the date of birth or the social security number or the other number, right? These are classified as sensitive and non-sensitive information, right? And then the confidential information. I wanted to highlight some of the legal implications of AI in cybersecurity, right? Data privacy and protection, which is the collection, processing, and analysis of such data, could violate data privacy laws and regulations depending on the country where uh, the user is in or this AI solution is deployed. Example, Digital Personal Data Protection Act, DPA in India is one of the example. Likewise, in UAE, which is United Arab Emirates and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, they have their own data privacy and protection law, which is Personal Data Protection Law. And likewise, in Singapore, they call it as PDPA, which is Personal Data Protection Act, and so as in Europe for GDPR and CCPA in US. These are the laws specifically um, deployed in the region or the country and ensured by the organization or perhaps the government mandates that it should be ensured, right? Now, liability for AI driven decisions are, and one of the key legal implications of AI in cybersecurity is the issue of liability, right? When AI systems make decisions that lead to harm, or any potential loss. For example, an AI-based system used to identify a potential cyber attack might mistakenly block a legitimate user or a solution or a services. This would cause operational disruption or a loss of revenue to our organization. In this case, who is responsible for the resulting damage? Is it the organization that deployed the AI system, or the developers who built the AI system, or the system itself? Right? So when it comes to compliance with industry specific regulations, AI and cybersecurity must also comply with industry specific regulations and cross border data transfers, and should be very vigilant about the jurisdiction, right? If an AI driven cybersecurity solution processes sensitive information and also in violation of the local government regulations, organizations could face severe fines, penalties, reputational damage, and loss of business and legal actions. The legal concerns related to cross border data transfers and the jurisdictional challenges arise when the data is stored or processed in multiple countries with differing privacy and security laws and obligation. The prime example is the cloud-based services or the third party who's involved in providing services to a X and Y organization, right? Notably, when it comes to Europe, the GDPR imposes strict regulations on transferring personal data outside the EU countries. that do not provide an adequate level of data protection. And organizations using AI powered cybersecurity tools that operate across international borders must ensure that data transfer comply with these laws. Non compliance can lead to significant penalties, including fines and restrictions on data processing activities further. Right? Some of the ethical implications of AI in cybersecurity or the bias and discrimination in while building the AI system that includes the development and architecture, architecting the solution. And other ethical implications are privacy, surveillance, and transparency and accountability. And the major challenge today that organizations and the individuals feel is the human oversight and lack of control, and the job displacement due to the presence of AI, right? So altogether, this talks about the responsible use of AI while defining the AI related solutions, also architecting and developing and implementing it, right? In conclusion, the legal and ethical implications of AI in cybersecurity requires a delicate balance between protecting against cyber threats and safeguarding individual rights, privacy, and autonomy. And governments, organizations, and technologies must collaborate to create a framework and regulations that ensure AI systems are deployed responsibility. Today, there are common frameworks available, which is not widely adopted, perhaps not being agreed by the organization. So there should be an alignment to have a common framework and followed. And another challenge with the common framework is that there's no industry specific framework. So there are a mix of challenges in terms of having the framework in place. And another point of view is that the establishing clear legal guidelines for the responsible use of AI in cybersecurity will ensure compliance with data privacy laws and security regulations. Implementing ethical training for AI developers and cybersecurity professionals to recognize potential biases and ensure that AI systems are fair and fairly adopted as well, right? Promoting transparency in AI decision making process and ensuring that AI systems are explainable and accountable for their actions. With this, I wrap up this session and thank you for listening.